Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I cannot believe the news that is coming out from Argentina, from Peru, from South Africa, from Antarctica. Apparently, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of fishing vessels from China, and they are cleaning out the oceans. Apparently, 60,000 penguins have starved to death. Apparently, whales are starving to death because of the overfishing from the China fishing boats. Apparently, they make sure that they aren't in any other country's waters, and they're using illegal fishing, and there's hundreds of them. You should see the pictures of them. And all of a sudden, the alarm bells are ringing that China is emptying the oceans. And they are, like I say, off the coast of Peru. The Argentina Navy has gone out to scare these boats away. The Philippines are actually saying these boats are actually military boats. They aren't, they're disguised as fishing boats. So that's why people countries don't bother with them, because they think, oh, they're military, they're in international waters, we're just going to leave them alone. But they're actually fishing boats. And they're taking so much krill that whales and penguins and the fish that penguins eat, that the animals are starving to death. They're taking so much. So my question is, what's going on in China that they need so much food? Are their productions down? Somebody pointed out perhaps they've killed too many birds due to bird flu. So they don't have chicken, right? So they need some kind of protein. Somebody was saying they've probably cleaned out all the waters around China. Let's find out. Is China collapsing to the point that it can't feed its population, or is it gotten rid of the bird flu? If it's too much, or are they swine flu? So all the pork. What's going on? Is it something to do with the tariffs? They don't want to pay the tariffs. Apparently, there's Canada and China are having a big hissy fit about tariffs, and apparently most of our pork goes to China. So has that stopped that? Again, I have to mention this a couple of times. This is not against the Chinese people per se. This is against the Chinese government and bad actors from within China. It has nothing to do with race or anything. And I know a lot of Chinese people don't like the Chinese Communist Party. They don't like the social credit. So this isn't anything against the Chinese people. This is what's going on with the government, that they're using military boats. They're actually fishing boats disguised as military boats. You can't do that without the government's permission to get food for the people. What's going on? Is China's farming collapsing? What's going on? Let's find out. Like hundreds and thousands of these boats are out in the southern Pacific. The world, yes, they are around the world. They are around the world. They are around the world. They are actually out in the world. They're doing this all over the world. Perhaps it's just the southern Pacific that are starting to ring the alarm bells. Judgment, second chances. Look at this, is like all the boats on the water here. Betrayal. I think they were given a second chance, and they just are thumbing their nose up. This is the betrayal. I think that I remember the cod colonies collapsing in off the banks of Canada because they overfished the cod. And, it took a while for it to all grow back, but they had to stop all cod fishing. And if you were caught, it was like horrendous fines and whatnot. And I think China has been caught. If memory serves me correct, China has been given a second chance, and they've betrayed that second chance. Page of Wands, there's the news. There's the news. Yeah, they're just like, to hell with you. I don't care what you have to say. We're hungry. We need food. They have zero regards for any kind of um, life or uh, the balance of life. Just insatiable. Just insatiable. And we're going to do what we want to do. And too bad for you. What are you going to do about it? Well, what's going to happen is they're going to bankrupt themselves. This winter, I think China's in deep, deep trouble. I think they are bankrupt. I think their people are losing jobs. This is the poverty card. This is the bankruptcy card. This is definitely telling me China is in deep trouble. Deep, deep trouble. Oh, ruin. Wow. Like, you think about it, krill's not really a fantastic food source. How hungry do you have to be to eat krill? Um, right? Like, that's a bug. Krill is a bug. They are in ruin. They are in ruin. This page of swords here is telling us it's all over the internet. This is like little posts on X and Instagram and TikTok and all of them. Here comes the information. And it's information from the past. Look at her looking behind, going, okay, what else do you want me to say about the past? What else you got? It's almost like they're coming with the receipts. King of Wands, Two of Swords. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. There might be a little bit of military action. If I understand it correctly, Argentina sent out their navy, perhaps, and this is the new guy that they have. I think his birthday's in April. He might be a King of Wands. Let's see. I think he is. I think he's in Aries. This might be him. No, he's a Scorpio. 22nd of October. So he's a Scorpio. But this could be him as well. Being the president of Argentina, coming out and saying, you can't do this. You can't come into our waters. Apparently what they do is they come right up to the international water line. They're doing it in Peru and they're doing it in Argentina. And they line up there and they turn off their lights at night so you can't see them. And then they go into the waters of Argentina and Peru, and they're actually taking food away from those people. I think someone's going to stand up and say, and there might be some kind of military action. China doesn't care. China does not care. Interesting. I don't read this deck in reverse, and this is them coming out at night. And then they take off. It's a huge burden. Huge burden. China is not doing well at all. They have a burden of feeding all those people. This is them coming out at night. Look at. They don't care. They're not listening to anybody. They have a burden of feeding all those people. The Empress. The High Priestess. The Chariot. Interesting, the Chariot is Cancer, which is the crab. And of the sea, right? I think someone's going to get control here. I think there's going to be some kind of secret talk, some kind of creative talk, and there's going to be some kind of military action against it. Whether oh, look at that. I said there's going to be some kind of military, and the doorbell rang. Um Interesting. Sorry. I just have to quickly see who it is. I don't have to answer it. Um, I think there's going to be military action. I think somebody's going to come forward and say, There's reasons why we have limits and laws, and you have to become a little bit more creative with your harvest. Um, Interesting, because we have the pomegranates here and we have the pomegranates here, and it's pomegranate season right now. Also, pomegranates are very reproductive because of all the seeds in it. It's a very mystical symbol of being reproductive, of being pregnant with possibilities because of all the seeds. And one pomegranate can grow 100 pomegranate trees. And I just noticed that, and we are in pomegranate season right now, and it makes me wonder if, and moon to moon, I wonder if we're going to hear something soon. There's definitely going to be some kind of military or international um I don't know if it's an agreement or they're just going to watch them, if they're going to monitor them, if they're going to come down on them and put sanctions or some such thing. But there's definitely going to be somebody in the upper echelons. I don't even know who would watch that. Like, wouldn't be the UN, or like, who monitors what happens in international waters? Is it like a gentleman's agreement? Um, I think there's going to be some kind of military action. I honestly do. I think it's somebody's going to step up to the plate and say, you can't do this. You cannot do this. I think it might be Argentina. But I mean, that doesn't help Antarctica. There's nobody guarding Antarctica. Um, wow, apparently 60,000 penguins have starved to death because the Chinese boats are coming in and taking all the food. In whales, they eat that same food. Crazy. And this is their summertime down there. This is the time where they eat and breed, and wow. I hope they get control of it very, very soon. But China's collapsing, guys. They're absolutely collapsing, and they have the burden of feeding all those people. I think there's secret things going on in China right now, and this is a general. We might be seeing a new general soon over all of this. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.